Okay folks, this will be an interesting one. I don't know how we're going to make this one look any good. It's very colourful. Let's see how we go with it. I don't think we're going to use, we're going to maybe just leave that. We always like to leave that till later normally. Or maybe we won't need it. Okay, let's see what it is. It is a dress, not a dress, it's a skirt. A skirt. So we're just going to give you a quick rundown on how this colours look in the original. Sorry about the shakes, folks. Anyway, we're going to use this skirt and we're going to move it around on the glass. Slide it around, slip and slide as we do. I actually think we're going to do something different. I'm going to reverse the colours and we're going to go here. I'm going to drop the brightness down to dark and going to leave the sharpness on. We don't want to touch that. This will drop out when we use one of these colours. It's going to drop out the red and see what happens. So we dropped out the black in the colour balance because we're running low on black toner. We don't know how long it's going to last. Anyway, that's come up looking quite interesting. I do quite like it overall. I think it's nice. I do think it, yeah, we dropped out the red and it looks interesting even without the red, even though you think the red, it would look ugly. Trying to decide what setting to use. Trying to think what I've got to do, folks. I'm going to take out negative positive and we're going to maybe put that in the middle. I don't know what to do with it, folks. Maybe we're going to add some red. We're going to add back some red and we're going to go here. Darken it a bit. I think that's pretty much it. I don't know how it's going to look. I do like that section there. I do think maybe I'm going to enlarge that section because it looks better than the rest of it. I do think. I don't know, folks. Sometimes I just don't know what to do. I just don't. I just really struggle. Like any human, folks. It shows I'm not a machine. I'm not a cyborg. I'm not... Just because I use a photocopier as an artistic tool doesn't mean I am like a fucking cold, hard, unemotional machine. So basically I really consider machine art is just as human as a paintbrush or a fucking pencil or anything, or a sculpture. But basically, yeah, I'm trying to get myself into the 6 o'clock news with this art because I'm missing a lost partner. I really miss this person, and loving a person shows that I am definitely far from being a fucking machine. I am far from it. I have feelings and I need to find this person, so I'm trying to get this work to go to air on the 6 o'clock news on the television. to prove, to know, not to prove anything as such, but to prove that I guess you could say that photocopier art is a valid art form. It's not just a machine art. As I said, I am not a machine just because I use a photocopier or any kind of machine. It's like anything. I mean, even photography was frowned upon at one stage. And photography is a very sensitive and often beautiful and emotive art form. So this is just another form of photography, however much you want to call it electrophotography, which was the original word for the process known as xerography, which came to use by the company that was to become the big Xerox corporation. Xerography, Xerox. And this still uses toner, dry powder. But using a machine is not necessarily, photography's been accepted, so photocopier art should be accepted, as an expressive medium, just like painting, drawing, and anything, as I said before. Let's see how this looks. It's a little bit tricky trying to get it in. Anyway, that's come up looking quite a treat, but I do see a possibility for a switcheroo. I don't know, it's a tough one, trying to know when to switch and when not to switch, because often I switch when I don't want to switch, and when I need to switch, I fuck it up and I don't do it. And I notice at the end of I should have gone with my intuition to say that I should have switcherooed the work that I just created. And this photocopier is telling me to take the original off the glass. Anyway, that's come up. I think that looks really quite interesting. I think there are other versions, or maybe this is it. I think this looks good. I think we can now call it quits.